For a long time, in the name of religion, in the name of philosophy, in the name of ideologies of variety of kind, all sorts of things have been promised. And all the promises are elsewhere, not here. I'm saying, because you're all continuously talking about belief, if you believe there is a better place than where we are right now, up there, why are you not gone, I'm asking? Doesn't make sense to me. If you genuinely believe there's up there a better place than this, you should be gone, isn't it? Hello?
Well, based on the religions that people utilize to believe in this better place, we don't get to choose the day. The day is chosen.
You can choose the day.
Hold on a second.
You can choose the day, it's very simple.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I think it just speaks into what we were talking about earlier, right? If we really knew that there was something outside after we died, there was a heaven that we really knew, if we actually knew, then yeah, I would want to go right now.
Yeah.
But because it's a belief, that becomes a difficulty.
I'd like to hear George speak.
That's wrong. So, like you said, life was given to us, so we're not allowed to take it. For example, I can't take my own life, and I can't take Mike's life. To redeem the reward that the Lord has given to me at the end of my time, when He has chosen my time, not me, because I haven't gone through what He need me to go through.
Fine.
Go through. Sorry.
I agree with you. You or anybody has no right to take life, yours or somebody else's. That is a given, all right? But I'm saying, why is it that the idea of a better place than this has come is because right now people are suffering within themselves, all right? Why are they suffering? I want you to understand this, whether it's joy or suffering, essentially both of them are happening from within you, is that so? If it's happening from within you, what happens from within you, at least what happens from within you, must happen your way, isn't it?
Very true.
If it happens your way, would you be blissful or miserable?
I wake up every single day blissful.
Blissful, I would
Absolutely.
Not presume, tell me, if you had a choice, would you make it pleasant or unpleasant for yourself?
Pleasant.
I'd probably go pleasant.
Yes. If you were feeling very pleasant, would you be always thinking of going to another place which is more pleasant?
No.
Right now the entire this thing is set up on a better place somewhere else.
So before, like, because a lot of people, if I say this, people are going to comment down below, okay, sure, you feel that your place is great, but coming from a 2005 George, where I'm working at a 9 to 5 every single day, and I do have a boss to answer to, and I do have bills to pay, and I do have responsibilities that I do not want to take part of, I still found those days just as joyful as the situation I have now because I invited the Lord into my life. So you're saying, why don't you just go there now? I'm saying,
No, I'm not saying you should go there now.
No, but you're saying, no, I'm not saying you're saying, but I'm saying if that was the idea of like, if there's a better place in heaven, why don't they just go now? My combat was, why don't you just bring heaven here with you?
I think that's what he's saying.
You're actually, ironically, you're both on the same page.
That's what I'm saying. So
which is great.
But I am still looking forward to something greater, but I'm also bringing it here. So I feel like religion can do that. And I feel like…
See, I've never said a word, I don't know from where you're getting this, I have never said a word, this is it or that is it. All I'm saying is, instead of simply seeing what I do not know as I do not know, you're making up things in your mind. Now, is it true that major religions on the planet, unfortunately, are on a collision course all the time?
True.
True.
Why? Because I believe one thing, you believe another thing. After all, it's just belief, why don't we change it, the way it works? Because belief means you made it up.
I think just the respect of you have your beliefs, I have my beliefs, we could still be on the same planet.
But it's not worked, right?
I mean,
Millions and millions, hundreds of millions of people have died in the last 500 years
yes.
because of my religion versus your religion. Is that a fact?
True.
Yes, and I want you to believe, I want you to know this, that all these people genuinely believed that they're doing the right thing when they killed other people. They believed 100%. Right now, that man who goes and explodes himself somewhere, he believes… See, anybody who stakes his life for something, you can't question his integrity, isn't it? I'm willing to throw my life for something.
I can question it. It depends what you're doing it for.
Yeah, I'm doing it for my God.
Who's different than your God? Do you see what he's saying?
Yeah, but true. But if your God interferes with my life, then
So what you just described is why.
See,
exactly that's what I'm saying.
I
Your
want
beliefs should
you
stay
to
on your side.
understand, every religion starts off with this. If you worship the false gods, you must… what terrible thing should happen to you? So, that has been the basis, unfortunately. What you think is right is this is absolutism, that you think this is absolute, everything else is not okay. I'm saying the thing is, the most fundamental thing is, if you're truthful, if you're sincere about your life, what you know, you know. What I do not know, I do not know. If you really look at it, you hardly know anything about anything, that's a fact. And just when you're walking on the street, if you do not know how you walk on the street, if you think you know how you walk on the street, is there a difference? You're a bulldozer when you think you know what… everything. When you don't know, you are a humble, nice, wonderful guy, isn't it so?
Depending on what arena you work in, being the humble, nice guy may not always be the winning tactic. How do you bring that humility into the sales world, into the stock world, or should those worlds cease to exist, Sadhguru?
See, you're talking to me like I'm living in some Himalayan cave and I've just come out. I want you to understand, I'm running an organization with over 11 million volunteers, with variety of activity across the world, all right? With various active projects which are every day have to be done, and businesses that have to be run, and the people on my hands all the time. So I'm not coming from a cave where I have no responsibilities, I have no nothing, I have nothing to manage, I'm sitting here and talking la-la land to you. Come on.
So I guess what you're saying is these exercises, these practices, this seeking is something that could be layered into the lives of just about anyone.
Please tell me this.
I'll do my best.
It doesn't matter what kind of job you're doing, even if you're a soldier fighting a war, would it help to be very balanced, sane, joyful? And then you will do, even if you have to kill, you'll only do it to the extent you have to, nothing more, nothing less. Right now people are taking pleasure in doing what they're doing, isn't it? Something has to be done sometimes, unfortunately, if the situations force you to do it, but you will do it only to the extent it's necessary. But if you are not in that state, if there is a certain level of angst, there is a certain level of anger and hatred in you, you will do things beyond the limits of what should be done. This has happened all over the world. In the name of nationhood, in the name of religion, in the name of race, in the name of caste, creed, every kind of thing, in gender, every kind of thing. People have done horrendous things. Why? Because they believe this is it, that is it, absolutism. If you see I do not know, you will walk gently.
Absolutism is the devil. Can I say that accurately?
You're getting religious once again.
Absolutism no good.
The worst.